Hi friends. Yeah, I got COVID. I let you guys know last week I was not feeling well, and I appreciate your patience because I ended up getting COVID. Adam is still testing negative. Yay. So I don't really have a video for you, unfortunately. So I have some old vlog footage that I thought maybe I could kind of piece something together for you until I get back and have some other videos, like a BoxyCharm and more updates, because I have been thrifting and doing some things in this beauty space and for our new home. And if you missed my announcement that we bought a home, check out one of my latest videos. But thank you so much for your patience, and I will see you soon. I am in my house and I'm starting to be able to breathe. I have been very stressed through this process, feeling a lot of feelings. Cooper's taking a sip of Rooski there. And as you can see, we still have boxes everywhere. We're still slowly bringing things over from the tiny because we rented a big truck over the weekend to get like the big furniture, all the stuff over. And then we had it for 24 hours, loaded it as much as we could, but our tiny house is 45 minutes away from our new house. So it's just a lot of trips back and forth, and that's a lot of time of unpacking, unloading, repacking, reloading, all the things. So we're still not fully done, and I know you may be thinking, but it's a tiny house. How much stuff could you possibly have? You'd be surprised how much you can only fit in a truck when you also have bigger furniture sometimes, like the mattress, the couch, because we did bring those over. We are going to be buying new, but it all takes time and money. Lots of money. Also, you can't really live in boxes. I think I may have said that earlier on in this video. You can't just like pack up an entire room because there's nowhere to have those boxes. There's nowhere to store things. So it's just been, this is probably still going to be an easier move than we've ever done, but it's still very time consuming. Adam goes there after work and loads up as much as he can while I've been unloading here in between working because we're both still working full time. We both have jobs right now where we couldn't really take the week off. We're kind of just busy with our jobs at the moment too, so we're just trying to do all the things. But last night we made some Target runs. We're having some furniture delivered, as I've shown, and we're slowly starting to feel like this is our house. The lady who was selling the house never left. And by that I mean like every time we saw the house originally to decide, do we like this house? Do we want to put in an offer? Neighborhood sounds. I'm getting used to neighborhood sounds still. She was here. When we did inspections, she was here. When we had anyone come out for the house, she was here. And she left, not like a things, but she left enough things like certain rugs or certain things that still had her smell. So we've been trying to get her stuff out, get our stuff in so we can start to like visualize it as our own house, because it's been really hard to do that because I still feel like I'm in her house. So that's been a little stressful, but one of the first things I did, because I am working this week, was get my office ready / beauty room, because this is actually just going to be my beauty room. That's what I'm really excited about. This is just going to be my filming space where I get to do what I love here. And we have a separate room that we're going to be using for an office. That's so exciting. That's why I'm going to be able to like do YouTube in this beautiful space that looks kind of similar to the tiny but bigger, because it's got a big bay window, it's got a side window over here, it's light and bright. I do think I'm going to be painting though, because this is like a yellow. It's kind of like, and please don't get offended, I love a bright yellow, I love a golden yellow color, but this kind of is old lady yellow, and on camera with makeup I'm worried it's going to be difficult to film with. I'm worried it's going to wash me out. Whereas I really loved the color rhinestone that I had in my tiny house, which is like a white gray tone that works really well with a lot of natural light for filming, for what I do in this room. There's actually still a lot of stuff we want to do to the house even after we get stuff over here, because the floors need to be redone badly. There's a lot of things that need to be done. Let me just show you behind the scenes here. We're not used to having so many doors in our house, and this is like one of the front, you'd think this would be the front door, but it's really not. There's another door in another room through the kitchen over there. Oh my gosh, I have halls. I've not had halls in so long. There's a door over there that a lot of people end up using when they're doing deliveries, but they didn't finish, like, we just need a door frame. It's just like little cosmetic-y things. But we're gonna paint anyway, so we're like, well, why replace that now when we're gonna paint the yellow walls? But this one, she just kind of had like a piece chilling here to be like, this is what it could look like if you had one here. So I was like, okay, that's cool. Also no floorboards. She had, again, a piece here just to show you what it could look like. So yeah, my dad'll have a field day with this when he comes to help us do stuff. Very different from living in a tiny house that we had custom made for us. So all you had to do was essentially move your stuff in, figure out where you're going to park your tiny house, and, you know, should be good to go, right? Everything was new, high end, all of the things. So we're just kind of like adjusting our mindsets again back to kind of what it was like when we first got together, where my husband owned an older home and we were just younger then and couldn't afford to do anything, didn't know how to do anything, didn't have money to call a handyman or things like that. So it's a different phase of life for us. It's another journey for us that we're really excited for. But right now I'm getting to the part where I'm excited versus being so overwhelmed, because this past week, since Saturday, I have felt massive overwhelm. So I'm really starting to feel like this is home, even though there's still stuff at the tiny, even though we still own the tiny, and I feel like a little guilty on that end still. I'm still processing feelings right now, but trying to live more in the present, not in the past or in the future, which requires some deep breathing sometimes, because this has been a lot. But we've been manifesting this for so long. Penny loves sound machines, so this room is a little harder for audio purposes, but we extended our IKEA dresser that you used to see behind my head in my videos. It was like half the size. We just got 2 more drawers last night that Adam put together, so we have more room for clothing. Adam put together 2 nightstands. And this is, yes, the taped out area, if I haven't said so yet. It's where our new king size bed is gonna go. The frame delivers today. We're still gonna be waiting on the mattress for a little bit, but that's okay. It's all gonna come in time. Hey, Penny girl. So unimpressed. Also, little finishing touches, just like adding a curtain in that's kind of more your style. Just those little things are really helping me get through this move, because we had nothing there. Then we just had a clear, shower curtain there. And then last night we were at Target making a run for trash cans, things like basic things to fit into a larger home. And Adam immediately kind of was like, we need to go find something for their bathroom. And we found this at Target, which we both really like. It's very Florida vibes, which, we're here. Also, to save money, because Target can get so pricey, we went to like the Dollar Tree to get some of these bins to help organize our stuff in our storage closet. And this helps so much from things looking a mess, but also you can organize them by category, so that's nice. We got to Target late last night, so it was closing, unfortunately, but I do want to put a rug in here for audio purposes for while I'm filming, but also right now I have to use this area for work because we don't have desks yet. I've always had this desk, obviously, in the tiny for the past 4 years, but we both want to get desks for our new office that right now is just holding a bunch of boxes that we're still trying to figure out where to put stuff. But I don't know which one I want in here yet, and I was having a hard time visualizing it in like 5 minutes at Target last night, so I'm going to go this weekend and see about that, because I'm going to paint the walls, we're going to change out these floors. These floors don't look bad. They had just kind of like laid them in, but they laid them in really poorly, and they make a lot of audio sounds because it's going to echo in here, I think. So, it's all going to take time. All right, I'm not going to lie. I've never put my camera on my tripod here, and it is angled differently, so I'm just trying to see how this will work. I don't know, because I know you can still see the door frame. I love that they have this big window in here though. We're thinking about getting for this door, because it is the door to, let me just pivot you a little, the living room. Thinking about putting on a barn door. So one, I can close off that sounds of the house with the audio and the sound machines for Penny to keep her calm and stuff. So then maybe what you would see there, instead of the white trim and like just some entrance that makes someone go, I'm distracted, what's over there? Then I could have a barn door close over there. That'll maybe be a little pop of color or something, a little addition to the room. Oh, I have no makeup on. I haven't even done skincare yet today. I don't even know how I'm going to put this vlog together yet. I'm just kind of like filming pieces here and there when I think of it and when I need a nice outlet to help me process what's going on. That's been super helpful for me too, is leaning into my creativity in stressful days. I'm going to put on my Dermalect. I'm running out of storage on this I'm running out of storage on this card too. But I don't hate the way this looks right now. Now granted, it is 8:36 in the morning. And I don't usually film this early in the morning because of times and schedules and stuff. So we'll have to see how the day progresses. But maybe I'll keep my camera on the tripod just to do some more lighting tests through the day. But whew, it's been a wild week and I'm just still kind of processing. And I think I'm still going to be doing that probably for a couple months. And I am in a subdivision now, like a car is going by, so I'll be able to listen. Yeah, you can totally hear that. These are triple paned windows though, which is really nice. So I'm hoping that's going to keep out a lot of sound while I am filming. Because this is the best kind of lighting to have when you film for YouTube. It's natural lighting. You can do umbrellas and stuff like that, like umbrella lights. I may try to get other types of lights that aren't umbrella because that eats up a lot of room space and this is still like a narrow, long room. So I may try to figure that out in the future. So thank you so much for being patient over the next, I don't know, weeks, months, as I try to figure out what looks best in this room for the type of content I enjoy. But I'm also enjoying vlogging during this process to kind of let you guys in on a little bit more of my behind the scenes life. So maybe I'll add in these some more on like a different day, like still do my beauty videos on Sunday, but like maybe on Thursday or something, I'll do a vlog with, you know, day in the life stuff, because it's going to be different for a while and it's kind of exciting and it helps me process. And I always thought I would do this in the tiny house where I would have like more of a vlog style thing, but in a tiny house, it really feels like there's no separation between work and life. So that got to be really hard because I didn't want to expose things that maybe Adam didn't want on the internet, or by that I mean just like, you know, maybe there's something in that background that I didn't notice, or I don't know, just anything. It's weird to articulate because I had ideas and then that just kind of didn't happen. And I'm okay with that. We're also figuring out our morning routines still. Like, it's really sweet that I think it started kind of through the pandemic when I was having to start hormone replacement therapy and be in different medications. I was really bad about remembering my medications and which ones to take when, so Adam started putting them for me like in little pill packets, some for daytime, some for nighttime, and putting my morning meds on my desk because I would be in here to see it and then take my meds in the morning, and then I move this to like the kitchen area usually, so when my alarm goes off in the PM to take it, I remember and it's closer next to me. Now the kitchen's further away from where we are usually at the time my alarm goes off, so I'm gonna have to figure that out, but we have like no tables. Every time I go to set down my purse or go to set something down, I'm like, where do I put this? I have nowhere to put this. So everything's just kind of sitting on whatever surfaces we have at the moment because we don't have side tables, we don't have end tables. You saw we just made the bedside tables and Adam was just texting me that the frame should deliver today along with more pillows and stuff like that. I moved to Florida and became an old lady. Gotta take all my medicine. But yeah, that's how this journey has gone so far. We're just slowly trying to do things to make it our own. I'm gonna check this footage later and see how much do I echo, how much of Penny's sound machine can you hear? Because her sound machine used to be on, but it was above my head in the tiny house. So I think the microphone helped to pick me up and block out any of the outside sounds that we had from the surrounding communities. So we'll see. We'll see. Everything's going to just kind of be developing as we go, but starting to feel a touch more settled, which was nice. And I'm Because sometimes in stress, like in life moments where you're transitioning, I can get really stressed and my stomach's in knots. And honestly, I've already hit my second goal weight of the year because I was so stressed, and we were moving a bunch of boxes and heavy things. But when I'm stressed, I don't eat properly because my stomach is a ball of nerves and I don't feel hungry. So I kind of got to feel like I'm hit my second goal weight, but I can sustain it, you know, when I'm more in a healthy mental state as I'm processing life. Oh yeah, zoom in. Okay, it is 11:45 in the morning. This is where the lighting is. My hair is loving the new water apparently because it's just getting bigger and bigger. 11:45 a.m. Sunny out. How's the audio? Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. And I probably need to not yell at the camera like I tend to do because this room is gonna have some new acoustics. Can you hear any background noise? Close-ups. Okay, hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about how I moved and I'm freaking out and it's gonna take a while for things to adjust again, but we will get there. Lighting test at about 1:33 in the afternoon. Have a little bit of progress, but the drawers are still empty and I'm still got work to do on the laptop for day job stuff, but you know, work stuff I had to prioritize and makeup stuff is still all in boxes. So I just have my little carry-on for now. We'll see how it goes. Still kind of testing lighting too to see what's going to work in this new filming space. And I'm not a big fan of the lighting unit in here, so we're probably going to change that out. We'll see. Okay, I have my phone set up right now in a cabinet. So you're a little crooked, but it's all I got to work with. Today we are doing some, not final cleaning, because I feel like we're gonna have one, maybe two more, but we are in the home stretch. And you know, I think even Adam and I underestimated how much back and forth we would need to do to kind of wrap up the tiny house, because you know, it doesn't take a lot to get a tiny house dirty, and it doesn't take a lot to necessarily have it cleaned up, but when you remove furniture, when you remove, you know, your essentially your whole life from it, you know, there's nooks and crannies maybe you can't normally get into, you know, wiping out cabinets, all the things. I just opened this cabinet and realized we have a few more glasses in here, just like little things. And we do have someone interested in coming to tour the tiny house to potentially buy it. And they seem pretty like certain that they want our house, which is exciting, even though they haven't seen it yet. But I sent a lot of pictures. You guys know me. I try to be as thorough as I can. I gave, you know, really in-depth descriptions, because Adam and I did just get back in town from our vacation. So when this person was like, yeah, I want to come, we were getting ready to leave the country. So it's one of those things. If I haven't said that yet, we just got back from a family vacation. It was our first vacation in 4 years. Not our first time traveling necessarily, because 3 years ago I had to go back in for work. But this was our first vacation. So I look correct. I look so pretty today. I also have been checking the mailbox here just to make sure no BoxyCharms have delivered, because BoxyCharm apparently is no longer using the portal and dashboard we used to use to update them, let them know when we moved, things like that. So they did have to manually update my address to where I'm getting things shipped now, so we shall see. Also, does anybody else feel like once your house is cleaned out, you see new areas that you're like, did I ever clean this? Because this is filthy. Like the backsplash. I've been spending most of my morning cleaning out the shower, bathroom area. You get it. You do. Sorry, this vlog might be a little boring and very, very makeup light, if anything, simply because we have been traveling for family trips. No PR or my orders have shipped to me yet. So, you know, I'm just having to let you know this is what's going on in my real life right now. And I don't usually vlog, obviously, but, you know, some of you guys said you really enjoyed this content when I showed you guys how it was behind the scenes for the move when I was doing the BoxyCharm video. If you missed that, I'll link it above for you. So I thought, you know, in lieu of not having any content up, I thought I may as well kind of let you guys know what's really going on behind the scenes with the tiny, with me. And it's like, you know, when you pack your life up, it's not a lot, you know, because we have so much at the house now, but there's still enough that we're like, so much to do. And I also cannot get over, for like 4 years, we have had a concrete place next door, grinding, dropping, doing all kinds of things. And with Florida really picking up in real estate and like development and things, they have been running nonstop. Since we've moved, it got so much quieter. I don't know if it is like, oh, now there's a loud car outside. I don't know if it's just my recognizing it, or maybe it's summer break for some people, but it's way quieter over there. And I'm like, of course, when I've moved, y'all get quiet. Of course. Now I'm noticing smudges on the cabinets, you know, little things. Now I need to move you. So if you're curious, moving from a tiny house to a big house, I don't know if it's easier. I mean, there's less furniture, but then you have to go buy furniture. So our new house feels pretty empty, and I have taken you guys a little bit behind the scenes with part of this vlog to show you some thrifting that I've been doing, some just regular Target shopping, trying to get furniture. Yesterday, Adam and I bought a few pieces, a chair for my beauty space, and then a lamp for the living room. When I tell you that the lamp was already stripped, so it couldn't be put together no matter what Adam tried, and I had to return it within the next hour. that's what moving's like when you don't have any furniture. You're like starting from scratch on so much. Update, took some trash out. Concrete plant, not as quiet as I thought they were. I think I'm also just comparing now city life to being a little bit more rural. We're definitely making some good progress, cleaning windowsills, you know, countertops, inside the fridge, stuff like that. I do miss this fridge, I can't lie. We bought a house that has a much older fridge, and this fridge, even though it's more narrow, is still huge and just makes way more sense organizationally. And we like the lower freezer, so I have a feeling we'll be replacing some appliances in the new house soon, but all comes with time.